Okay, welcome everyone. As we learn the Mishna yomis, Ilui Nishmas Levi Yitzchak ben Meir, Yaakov Moshe ben Zev, Lefu Shalema, Felio Moshe ben Chaya Sarah, and we learn, sponsored by Yoel Klugman and family for their Gesund, Parnosa Berevach Ubekavod Benekel Ubenachas, and by the Fisher family, Ilui Nishmas Basi Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Pero Bas
Rabbi, I have a sick baby for you.
Pero Bas Ruvain.
Yair ben Chava Gold, Ahuva Bracha Shalamas.
Yar ben Ahuva Bracha Shalamas should have a refu Shalema b'seich Sharchei Yisrael. So we're at the eighth parak, Mishnah Vav and Mishnah Zayin, and we're talking over here about meat of kachei kachim that become tamei. Now, meat, let's say, of an asham, an ayla, a chatas that becomes tamei, really it should be burnt in the azara. The problem, though, is that something that's tamei, usually we whisk it out of the azara forthwith, that there shouldn't be tumah in the azara. So we have this tug of war. Take it out, bring it in to burn it outside. So we're going to see four opinions of what we do depending on where it became tamei, if it became tamei on the inside, if it became tamei on the outside. Also, how severe was the tumah? Was it a tumah d'oraisa from a principal tumah, from an avat tumah, like from a sheretz, from a mace? Or was it a vlad tumah, only a tumah d'rabbanan, from, let's say, mashkin, which is metame, oichlim midrabanan. So says the Mishnah, besar kachei kachim, flesh of kachei kachim, like the flesh of a chatas or an ashim, shenitma, that became tamei, bein ba'avat tumah, bein ba'vlada tumah, whether it became tamei from a sheretz or if it became tamei from a secondary tumah like mashkin tameim, bein b'fnim, bein b'chutz, whether it happened inside or it happened outside. Beis Shammai says usually hakol yisaref b'fnim. We always prefer to burn it on the inside. Chutz mishnitma ba'avat tumah b'chutz. If it was a serious tumah from a principal tumah like a sheretz and it happened on the outside, then we keep it outside and we don't bring it in. Beis Hillel says mamish the reverse. Beis Hillel hakol yisaref b'chutz. We don't bring it in normally, unless it's very, very lenient. Hakol yisaref b'chutz, we whisk it out and we burn it on the outside. Chutz mishenitma b'vlada tumah, if it was a weak tumah from mashkin tameim, and it happened b'fnim, so it's already inside, then we keep it in and burn it inside. A third opinion, in Mishnah Zayin, Rabbi Eliezer Aimer, well, it depends. Es shenitma ba'avat tumah, so it's a serious tumah, it's a tumah d'oraisa, from a sheretz, bein b'fnim, bein b'chutz, whether it happened on the inside or it happened on the outside, take it out and you serve b'chutz. The eshenitma b'vlada tumah, but if it's a lesser tumah from mashkin tameim, bein b'fnim, bein b'chutz, whether it happened inside or even if it happened on the outside, we could bring it in, yisarf b'fnim. Rabbi Kiva simplifies matters. Rabbi Kiva says it depends where it happened. Rabbi Kiva Aimer mekayim tumasei sham sreifasei. If it happened on the inside, burn it on the inside. If it happened on the outside, burn it on the outside. We want to remind you again that tomorrow night the shir on the daf will be at 8:40, followed by a chumash shir. We also want to remind you that the shir that I gave last night, Torah for its own sake, was Insights 5783, is already on TorahAnytime.com. It's already on Kol Haloshen. It also is on YouTube. I started putting some shiurim on YouTube. I already put the talk that I said at the grave of Yishai and Rus. There's a talk on, two talks on marriage, a talk on tefillah, hesped I said for Rav Chaim Kanievsky. You can find that all on YouTube for people that need the device of YouTube. Of course, TorahAnytime.com is a better Torah place to be. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.